get a lot of questions about how to build rapport with children with autism. So here I am giving you three small tips from myself using my personal experience and from my students on how to build rapport with children with autism. So I think it first comes to mind. The first thing you need to understand is how do you build rapport or connection with anyone basically. So number one is of course to take interest in what they are interested in. So what you can do is you can observe the children. You can try to find out what they like, what they don't like. So for example, given you a story from my experience, one of my students he likes Legos. So for me, what I do is I try to play Lego with him. I try to um, whenever he's playing Lego, I'm try to get myself involved with him. Try to um, get things going with him in terms of Lego, and then I try to introduce some other things like books about Legos, videos about Legos, and what other people are doing with Legos, so that we are building the interest together. And from the interest, we can build other things such as Lego has cars, right? So we use Lego, and hey, that Lego set has cars. So hey, let's go and build that Lego car, or just this is just one of the few examples. You don't really have to do as I do, but I'm just giving you from my own perspective. So number two is of course to after you observe them, after you understand what their interest is, you need to engage them in their world. So of course at the beginning it's very hard for them to accept us being wanting to play with them. So normally what I would do is I would just slowly gauge the boundaries and then try to put myself into their world, um, and then try and see which how can I interact with their world. So for example, again coming back to Lego, if the child is playing Lego, or the typical toy playing, I'll try to get another Lego or try to get the Lego he's playing with, one of them, and then try to bump him, like try to interact with him using the Legos and stuff. So that usually gives you one or two things. Number one is either he will try to get you involved, or number two, he will just ignore you. So if he ignores you, it's fine. Just find another way to engage him. So that's one example. So I have an example with a student who is a girl. So she likes to play with dolls and she likes to play with cooking. And so I just put myself in the shoe. I just take whatever toy that she had and we just play together. At first, of course, she didn't really understand the concept because she's just playing according to what she sees from videos on YouTube. So what I do is I try to play a YouTube video and then I try and copy whatever the video is doing with whatever she has. And yeah, eventually we build connection and now I'm teaching her really, really well. I would say that there's a I feel like connection there. Okay. So the third one is of course when you have observed them and when you have already um, engaged in their world, you can always do play role play with boundaries, of course, because we don't know how sensitive they can be. So what we can do is we can role play, like I said, using the toys that they're playing with. So for example, coming back to Lego again, Lego is such a good example of a toy for kids. So using Lego, I can just pretend to create a scenario from the Lego. For example, I have a toy and I can just say, "Oh, I bumped into you. Oh, I'm sorry," or "Hey, let's go here. Let's go together." Things like that. Or let's go to the picnic, or let's go to the library. Let's go on an adventure, something like that. So these are the little things you can do. Use your imagination, use your creativity, and try to engage them after you've already observed what they like. Yeah, and one thing I'll say is a little bit teasing goes a long way. Of course, you don't want to overstep their boundaries and just, because some people can be just rough in a way. So just a little bit teasing. What I mean by teasing is, oh, boom, I bumped into you. Oops, sorry. Let's go here. Something like that. Okay, so those are the three tips I have for building rapport with children. So if you notice, all three tips are revolving around play. So I believe in playing with children with autism to be able to build connection and rapport. So yep, that's one of the tips I have for you guys. So if you understood what I was trying to say from this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that I know that this video has helped you. If not, let me know, because I really want to improve the way I do videos and help the community about autism. So yep, that's it for today. Thank you.